that it was already 9. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Let's get started with our practice today. My name's Haejin. I'm teaching on Thursdays every morning here at the park and on Zoom. So let's find a comfortable seat, you know, maybe sit on a blanket or a pillow. Readjust your seat, maybe adjust anything that doesn't work for you. If something's hurting, something feels like it's kind of impinging in any way, readjust yourself. Just sit here, settle in. Maybe your feet can cross, maybe you have to straighten out your legs, whatever feels comfortable for you. Readjust your shoulders, just allow it to reach down, soften it. Take a few breaths to kind of reach the shoulders down. Every time you exhale, just allow it to reach down softly. Release any tension you might have in that shoulder, your neck. Maybe readjust any part of your hips that might need to be, positioned a different way. Just allow your hands to softly rest anywhere on your thighs or your knees. Maybe move the head on top of the shoulders. A lot of the times we have it jutting forward. We're always moving forward. So the first thing that kind of moves usually is our head, right? So try to pull it back a little bit. Maybe feel the chin and just tuck it in a little bit so that you have this really nice long neck. Just close your eyes. Just allow yourself to hear the sound of the music, hear the sound of the birds. Feel your body relaxing, your face soft. The forehead relaxing down. Feeling the softness of your ears. And as the body becomes comfortable, you'll just start to slowly become aware of your breath. Just noticing how the breath moves you. Starting to create your rhythmic breath. Consciously feeling the breath moving you gently in and out. Creating this beautiful smooth breath. Allowing the breath to begin at the base of your spine. Just allowing the spine to lengthen as you inhale. And as you exhale, reaching down through your seat, your lower belly, and keeping that lift tall as you exhale all the air out of your body. Beginning with the creating of your conscious breath. And take this moment here to focus on creating that breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the spine rising as you breathe in. Feel the spine continuing to lengthen up as you reach the breath out through the earth. Just taking 6 more breaths here and really focusing the awareness to your heart, feeling this energy, maybe using your breath to create energy in your heart center. As the breath rises, the heart lifts. Awareness of this beautiful vibration in your heart. Feeling that energy in the heart as you find an intention for your practice. Allowing our heart to open, to connect. Just taking a moment here again to find gratitude in this moment, maybe whatever that's happening within your life. Maybe it's the most simplest things. And when you're finished, if your hand, wherever your hands are, maybe gently placing it on your thighs and connecting the index finger and thumb. Really reaching the heart up to the sky. Just taking this moment to maybe also create the sound that surrounds you. Maybe one nice, beautiful vibration that you can create with the sound of Om to begin our practice. Let's take a deep breath in. You're feeling that vibration fading, connecting outward, bringing you in tune with all the things around you here. Feeling that wind blowing softly. And when you're ready, gently, slowly and softly open your eyes. Come back to this beautiful space that we have created, kind of like a circle. I like it. And when you're ready, take, you could remove the props underneath your sit bones, and let's find our way to child's pose. So knees can be as wide as you would like them, or you can actually be about hip distance apart, right? Your hands and your wrists are going to be right underneath your shoulders, right? Maybe the fingers are wide, and sometimes the wrist crease, you might have to even actually turn it this way to make the wrist crease parallel to the front of your mat, right? And then once you place them down, make sure that you're really pressing down through the knuckles, and You're engaging the core, right? So you're not moving too forward. Now you're going to dump all the weight on your wrist. So kind of move it a little bit back, your hips reaching a little bit more back than you want. You know, you want to make sure you're not putting that weight there. And then press down through the palms, right? The palms are going to lift, and you're creating a little space in your armpits to kind of engage the core, and also the chest kind of reaches up, right? So you're not dumping everything on that wrist. And when you're ready, you can start your cat-cow, right? So you're going to press down through the belly. The breath begins at the belly, and you're going to start to arch the back down. So you're going to inhale, start to reach the chest through the arms as the back starts to reach down to the earth, right? And then as you exhale, start to lift from the belly, and then start to round the back up to the sky, right? Just continue just like that. Inhale, arching your back. And exhale, rounding and lifting. Imagine that you're breathing and you're moving the spine from the base, right? The base starts the movement. The head is the last thing to move on the inhale. Same thing. On the exhale, you're rounding from the base, and you're just moving the vertebrae up all the way to the crown of the head, which reaches down. Think of the breath moving the spine, right? Every vertebrae slowly just moving. You're just rounding and arching. You're creating movement in every little section of your spine. This is how our spine is going to get all that nutrient, that fresh blood. Really nice. And then when you're ready, we're going to find our way to a nice little twist, another form of movement in our spine. You're just going to maybe place that right hand maybe a little bit more center, right? Before you reach that left hand up, all the way up to the sky. Try to reach the tree. Exhale, start the twist from the lower belly. Start to reach the arm through. Place that left shoulder, left temple, left ear on the mat. Maybe walk the right fingertips a little bit forward and open up like you're trying to reach through and look through your arms, right? Through your armpits. The right elbow's bent. Pull the right hip back a little bit and breathe. Take a moment here, take at least 3 deep breaths, and imagine that you're breathing through the right side of your body. Try to expand the right rib cage a little bit. Open up that side, create space. One last breath. And slowly reach it back when you're ready. Maybe reach that left hand up and stretch it out. And then reach it back down to all fours. Really nice. And then again, the left hand maybe a little bit more towards center. Really engage, press through the palms, lift up, and then reach the right hand up. And then exhale, start to twist through the navel. Reach that hand all the way through behind that left arm. Come to that nice twist. Now, if you are pressing down through the shoulders, make sure that your neck is nice and long. Don't tuck your chin into your into the chest, right? Try to keep the neck really long, right? And if that's the case, press that right shoulder down and press it down. It will lengthen the right side of your neck, right? So you're not twisting. And then again, start the breath and start to open up that left side. Use the inhale to expand and create space. Think of the breath really reaching and expanding that left side of your body, pulling the left hip crease back. One last breath. Maybe you'd like to stay for another breath, and when you're ready, start to come back. Come back to your all fours. Stretch it out. Start a few more cows to kind of release any tension you might have created in your lower back. Inhale, arching. And then exhale, rounding and lifting. I'd like to kind of sway my hips a little bit. It kind of stretches out the sides. So sometimes I like to reach the hips down to the heels and start to create like a little circle with my hips. Just kind of stretching out sides, releasing any tension that you might have. Maybe starting the circle the opposite way. Just loosening up the whole body, right? All right, from here, let's come all the way down to our forearms. So we're gonna place our forearms down, and maybe this is it for you. Your hips are gonna reach back, and you're gonna press the palms away, like you're pressing the mat away, and you're just gonna reach down, like you kind of trying to come into your downward dog, but you're on your knees, right? Just stretching it down. Remember the belly lifts. You're engaging the core a little bit here. And then from here, you're gonna come all the way down to the forearms, right? And then you're gonna start to extend out. You're gonna come to your belly. We're gonna come into Sphinx. Your forearms are about shoulder width apart, and you're gonna come down all the way on your legs, right? So you're gonna pull the mat towards you with your forearms, right? So you're pulling it, and then the chest starts to reach forward. So you've got this nice reaching of the chest. We wanna open up our chest here by pulling the mat towards us, right? With our forearms. You're gonna feel a little bit of that back bend here in the lower back. Try to pull the tailbone down, press down through the tops of the feet. And just stay here for a moment and breathe. Find your breath. The breath beginning at the lower belly. You're breathing in and breathing out. Really nice. Take 2 more. Slowly come all the way back down. Place the forehead down on the mat. Walk your hands a little bit closer to your upper chest. Elbows hugging in, right? Squeeze the elbows together like you're squeezing the shoulder blades. And as you take your next breath in, you're gonna start to inhale the chest up. We're gonna come into a little baby cobra. Lift up. So you're reaching the chest through, you're pressing down through the pubic bones, right? That's your base. Squeeze the elbows together. Exhale, release back down, forehead down. We're gonna do this again. Kind of sway your hips a little bit. You'll feel that pubic bone kind of where you want to center and press down through. And as you take a deep breath in, inhale all the way up, chest reaching forward, squeeze the elbows together and reach it back. So there's 2 different movements, the chest reaching forward, the torso, elbows reaching back. You're looking straight ahead. Make sure that the chin is not tucking up. You want to pull it in a little bit to protect your neck. One last breath. Continue to breathe here, your even breath. And exhale, release. This time, place your hands on top of your sacrum, clasp them together. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you take a deep breath in, pressing down through the tops of the feet, you're going to inhale the chest up again. Reach the hands back, those clasped hands reaching back. The hands will help you. The arms will kind of reach back and the chest will even pull up even further up. You can even lift back legs if you'd like. Keep looking forward. Don't lift the chin too much. Kind of tuck it in a little bit. Protect your neck. Breathe through the belly. You're going to feel movement here. One last breath. Exhale, release. Place your hands by your side. Maybe reach your chin. Maybe lay on one chin this time just to relax your neck. Take a few breaths here. Maybe sway the hips if you have any lower back pain right now. And then when you're ready, your hands are going to be by your side. You're going to reach the fingertips back, right? The palms are going to face each other. And as you're ready, again, inhale the chest forward. Reach the fingertips back. Use the arms to kind of help you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe through that lower belly. Look a little bit further away from you, not up, but just about a foot away from you to kind of help protect that neck. Continue to breathe. Open up the heart, lift up even more if you can. One last breath. And exhale, release. Maybe lay on the other cheek just to give yourself a little bit of a rest of your neck. Maybe sway the hips a little bit just to release any lower back issues that you might be feeling. And when you're ready, place your hands by your upper chest area again, fingers wide, hug the elbows in. Inhale, cobra again. Inhale the chest up. Reach through, squeeze the elbows back together. Maybe even lift the hands if that's something you could do. You're pressing down. One last breath. And exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Start to come back to your all fours. And then step your hands, one hand print above where they are. Tuck those toes. Come all the way downward facing dog. Bend the knees deeply. Really reach your hips back. Just press the palms on the mat and act like you're pushing the mat away from you, like you're trying to push the mat away as you're pulling yourself all the way to the back. Really nice. And then breathe. Find your breath again. Where is your breath? Take 3 more here. Keep reaching the hips back. You can pedal your feet if you'd like, if that's something you want to do to stretch out your hamstrings or your calves. Really nice. And then when you're ready with that last breath, take a deep breath in and out. And as you take your next breath, you're going to use the inhale to swing you forward to plank or modified plank, right? So your knees can come down if you need that support. If not, keep the knees up, reach the heels back, press the palms and lift the arms, lift the chest up, engage everything here. You're this one solid piece of wood. Exhale, lift the belly, come back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach yourself forward again, plank. Remember, one solid piece moving, right? Exhale, lift the belly up, reach yourself back, downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, swing yourself forward, lift away from the mat. Exhale, lift the belly, reach back. Adho Mukha. One last time, inhale, nice strong plank. Exhale, lift back, downward facing dog. We're gonna lift that right leg up. Take a deep breath in, lift that right leg up. And as you exhale, reach the knees towards the chest. And then inhale the knees back, straighten out that leg. 2 more. Exhale, lift that knee towards the chest. Reach it all the way back. Exhale, reach it towards the chest. And this time, step that foot all the way to the front of the mat. High lunge. Come to your high lunge. And maybe stay here for a moment. Keep that left hand down and reach that right hand up. Open up the shoulders a little bit, reach the chest up. Keep pressing and lifting away from the mat. All the points that are connected to the mat, you want to lift yourself up with the inhale. And then slowly take your next breath. Exhale, reach the arms down. Reach the back knee down. Tops of the foot. Make sure you find your balance. If you're not balanced here, you can walk that foot wide to the outside of your mat, right? A little bit more to find balance. When you're ready, you're gonna find your balance. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward, and then rotate all the way up. Anjaneyasana. Stay here for 3 breaths and really think of your heart. Your heart is really reaching up as you take a deep breath in. Open up. Press the back thighs forward a little bit. Slight gaze up. Really nice. And then slowly press both hands inside of your leg. Walk that foot a little bit more to the side. Knees are gonna come out a little bit, right? And then this is it. You can stay right here, and we're opening up this groin area here, and this could be it. So stay where this is fine. If you'd like more of a challenge, of course, you can come on your forearms, right? If you'd like more of a challenge, you could tuck the toes and lift that knee up. So maybe this is it. Remember to make the spine really long. Your neck is part of your spine, so don't drop your neck, don't drop your head. You want to make that spine nice and long, right? So look straight down, but try to lift and engage all the parts of your spine. Take 2 more breaths. Open up that groin, maybe even pull that knee even further out. When you're finished, gently reach that knee down in the back, come back onto your hands. And then slowly step that foot back, come into downward facing dog, tuck the toes. We're gonna do the other side. Inhale, reach the left leg up. Exhale it through like you're gonna come into plank, reach the knee towards the chest. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, exhale, reach it forward. Inhale, reach it back. Last one. Exhale, reach it forward. And step that foot to the front of the mat, high lunge. And if you have props, please use them. Place that right hand, keep your right hand down. Make sure that you've got a nice long side, right? You're not cinching the side. You're gonna reach the left hand up. If this is too much, you can always drop that knee. Take one last breath. Exhale the hands down. Drop the back knee. Tops of the foot down. Find your balance. Walk your feet wide if your balance is off. And then slowly reach the arms forward. And slowly rise up with the hips. hinging at the hips. Come all the way, thumbs back, slight gaze up. Maybe reaching the hips down a little bit more. Squeezing both sides of your hips together like you're trying to put everything in the center. And breathe up through the chest. Open up your heart even further. One last breath. And then as you exhale, place both hands inside of your legs, that front foot. Walk a foot a little bit more to the side. The knees are going to kind of come out a little bit. And this could be it for you. Or like I said, you can always have a block and just kind of stay right here. This is called lizard. Again, you can always tuck that toe in and reach the knee up in the back. Keep your spine long. Don't drop your head. There you go. Engage that neck. Really engage. Look straight down, but really engage the spine. Your spine goes from the tailbone all the way to the middle of your head. Really think of how you're keeping your spine aligned. Take 2 more breaths here. Feel the stretch. When you're finished with both breaths, reach that knee down wherever you are, come back. Step that foot back, come to all fours, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Just notice where your mind is right now. Allow yourself to rest, to come back to your breath. Take a few more breaths here. And when you're ready, maybe one last breath. Gently start to walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend the knees, allow the body to rest on your thighs, relax and soften your head. Just gently move your head with a yes and a no, nod. Just release the whole spine down. Allow gravity to just gently move it forward without any movement of your own, right? You're just resting it on your thighs and just allowing the spine to release down. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows here. And then maybe like, just imagine that your torso is like a pendulum, like maybe a grandfather clock. And you know how that little thing just sways side to side with the rhythm of the clock? Maybe sway your hips a little to kind of reach the torso side to side, all right? Remember, you're engaging your heels, you're engaging your whole entire legs here. The only thing relaxing is the upper torso, the upper half of your body, but the bottom half is still strong. Maybe the hips move forward a little bit, challenging yourself. Really nice. And then slowly relax the elbows, let the arms hang. Really nice. And then pressing down through all fours. You're going to slide the hands to the shins and come halfway up. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Really look straight down. Make sure your spine is nice and aligned. Your hips are pulling back. Take one last breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, lift that belly up to the spine, right? That's what you're focusing on, how to breathe that way. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale, lift the belly up, right? And then on your next breath, inhale, lengthen yourself forward. And then slowly bend the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head hang. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, slide the hands forward. We're going to start to move here. Lengthen yourself. Exhale, fold forward again. Last one. Inhale, slide the hands forward or keep them down. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. This time, inhale, circle all the way up. Press through the ground. Lift up. Watch the hands touch maybe. Exhale, hands to your heart center. 2 more times. Inhale, circle up. And then exhale, reach it all the way down to your heart. One last time. Inhale, circle up. Take that breath in. Exhale, reach all the way back. Find your mountain pose. Maybe place the hands in front of you, palms facing the front. And really reach down through your feet. Feel yourself grounding, like you're rooting yourself down to the earth. And then feel the body start to rise up with your breath. Inhale. You're inflating yourself up. You're finding all this space. You've created so much space. Two more breaths. What a beautiful breeze that's coming out, right? As we take that fresh breath in and out. Really nice. We're going to move here. We're going to come all the way. We're going to do 3 sun salutations. Sun's hiding from us, but we know it's there. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, circle up. As you exhale, reach and swing the arms back. Lengthen the front body. Fold forward. Bend the knees. Relax the head. Inhale, slide the hands to the shins. Lengthen yourself forward halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on either side of your feet and step back into your plank. One leg back, the other leg back. Exhale, hug the elbows in. Come all the way down. If you have to come down with your knees down, come all the way down. Inhale, cobra. If you have up dog, you can come to up dog. And then tuck the toes. Exhale, lift the belly. As you exhale, come back, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Nice. And as you take your next exhale, the belly reaches to the spine as you walk yourself forward, forward fold. As you take your next inhale, slide the hands to the shins, lengthen yourself halfway, pull the shoulders back, and then exhale, fold again. Inhale, circle all the way up, press down, bend the knees a little to lift yourself up. Maybe watch the hands touch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. So that was a full sun salutation. Let's do that 2 more times. If you know it, you can begin anytime. Really think of using your breath to move you to each pose, right? So take a deep breath in, inhale, lift up. As you exhale, lengthen and forward fold. Inhale, lengthen yourself halfway forward and up. And then exhale, place your hands down, forward fold, step back, plank or modified plank. You can come down on your knees. Hug the elbows in. Exhale, chaturanga, all the way down or halfway. Tops of the foot down, cobra. Squeeze the elbows together and back. And then exhale, tuck the toes, come back downward facing dog. 3 breaths. When you're ready, on the exhale, bring yourself forward. Step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale halfway up. And then exhale, fold again. Inhale, circle all the way up to the sky. And exhale the hands to your heart center. This time, since you know what we're doing, maybe close your eyes and let's just do this all with our eyes closed, right? Take a deep breath in, inhale, circle the arms up, keep your eyes softly closed. Exhale, forward, folding all the way down, bend the knees. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Slowly inhale, lengthen the spine halfway forward and up, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, fold, step back to your plank. Inhale here for one deep breath. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down. Either cobra or up dog. And then tuck the toes, exhale. Move yourself to plank or tabletop and then downward facing dog. Keep your eyes closed for this whole one full sequence. And as you take your next exhale, bend the knees, look forward or not, and then step forward to a forward fold. Your next inhale lengthens you halfway. The exhale folds you back. Your next inhale reaches you all the way up to the sky. Come back to your strong mountain. And then exhale the hands to your heart center. Really nice. Maybe keep your eyes closed for a couple breaths here. Feel the energy you've created. Notice how your mind is in this moment, and your body is strong, and the current of energy is flowing within you. Continue to breathe in and out. Find your breath. Take one last deep breath in and out. As you take your next breath in, inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Beautiful. Exhale, lengthen as you fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhaling halfway forward. And then exhale, place either hands down, step the right foot all the way back for your high lunge. And stay here for a moment. Inhale, circle them, actually swing the arms forward. Stay here. And then exhale, swing the arms back. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale, swing the arms forward. Exhale, swing the arms back. Feel that energy you're creating. Last one, inhale, swing the arms forward. Exhale, reach it back. This time, inhale, come all the way up to crescent pose. Stay here for 6 breaths. Really open up the chest, reach the thumbs back, and just think, gravity's not pushing you down. You're gonna use that inhale to lift you back up, right? So as you inhale, feel yourself lifting up away from the mat. You're inflating yourself up, you're reaching up. Find your balance. You have to walk your feet a little bit wider. One, maybe you've got 2 more breaths to go. Press down to that front heel. Really nice. As you take your next exhale, use your exhale. Reach that heel down in the back. Walk the front foot to the center, and then extend the arms to the length of your mat. Now, think of where your shoulder is here. Maybe you need to pull it down, pull it up and back and down, and reach the chest forward. Reach the fingertips, bend that front knee a little bit more. Maybe you need to point the toes a little bit more towards the center and the front of your mat. Whatever feels right. Maybe you need to bend that knee. Really thinking of opening up our hips, right? Our hips are what we're trying to open up. Gazing to the front. Take 3 deep breaths. Maybe close your eyes and feel yourself here. And again, grow upwards with the inhale. You're not pressing everything down. Your legs are starting to feel the fire of holding this bent knee, right? So you're gonna lift up. Use the inhale. Take one last breath. Beautiful. As you take another breath, you're gonna turn the front palm up. Inhale, reach up. Reverse that warrior. Take one last breath, slide the back hand down, lift up that heart, rotate the rib cage a little bit towards the front. And as you exhale, you're gonna exhale warrior 2, start to reach that front leg, forearm down on the thigh, reach the right hand up. Really nice. Again, press down more towards the back foot, so you're putting more weight on that back leg, right? You're not dumping all that, everything onto that front leg. We don't want to dump everything there. Try to lengthen both sides of your torso. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. You're lengthening the spine as you breathe in. Keep lifting up. Really nice. One last breath. You can do it. And then as you inhale, come all the way up, press down, inhale up, reverse the warrior, lift that left hand up. And exhale, warrior 2. Really nice. This time we're gonna exhale, windmill the hands down, step back into plank. If you guys wanna go through a vinyasa flow, you can, or just come to downward facing dog, right? Whatever feels good for you. You can plank, chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and then downward facing dog if you're doing a vinyasa flow. Take at least 3 breaths here. Really nice, you guys. Continue to breathe. Always come back to that breath. Take 2 more here. Settle the breath. And as you take your next exhale, bend the knees and gently walk yourself forward, forward fold. Take a deep breath in, inhale, lengthen yourself halfway. And then exhale, fold again, bend the knees, rest the torso on top of the thighs, right? Now bend the knees even deeper. As you take a deep breath in, you're gonna swing the arms forward and up, chair pose. Shoulders down, belly's in. Imagine you're trying to sit in this low chair behind you and it keeps scooting back. Take one last deep breath in. Exhale it out through the lower belly. Inhale all the way back up. And exhale the hands to your heart center. Really nice, you guys. We're gonna do one more chair here. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, swing the arms forward and up. Squeeze the bums, squeeze the thighs, press down through the heels. Lengthen the spine. Keep reaching it back. Chest lifted. Squeeze those thighs. I'm feeling it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Lengthen yourself halfway forward. Nice. Exhale, fold. Place your hands on either side. Step the left foot back. Let's do the other side. Again, we're going to stay here in this nice high lunge. Once you find your balance, you're going to swing the arms forward as you inhale, and then swing the arms back as you exhale. 2 more. Inhale, swing the arms forward. Exhale, bring it back. Last one. Inhale, swing the arms forward. Exhale, swing the arms back. Take a deep breath in and start swinging yourself all the way to crescent pose. So crescent pose, you know, you can, if you can't, if it's difficult, you can always keep the heels down, but you want to come to the balls of the back foot, right? That's your balance. Find strength in your legs. Thumbs back, chest lifted. 2 more, just like that. Take 1 last breath. Lift yourself up. Exhale, reach the heels down, find your way to warrior 2. Again, walk the front foot to the center. Bend that front knee. Press down through the heels of that front foot. Again, really adjust yourself. Find what's right for you. If something is hurting, readjust that knee. Maybe readjust your toes. But once you're there, really find the strength in the heart, right? We like to concave our heart because we're trying to protect ourselves. Reach it up. Let yourself be open. Your heart, it's all about our heart today. We want our heart to stay open. Again, lift up like you're creating this lightness in your body as you breathe in. Press down through that front heel. Maybe even close the eyes as you come back to yourself, come back to the breath. Noticing any sensations, continuing to lift. The more we focus on our breath, the longer we can hold this pose, because we're not suffering in the feeling of, oh my gosh, we're staying here so long, right? We're focusing on our breath. Turn the front palm up as you take your next breath in. Inhale, reach that arm up, slide the back hand down, reverse the warrior. Inhale up. Keep that front knee bent. And as you take the next exhale, slowly swing back to warrior 2. Bend that elbow, forearm down on the thigh, reach the opposite hand up. Side angle. Again, press more weight onto the back foot so that you're balancing out the weight, distributing the weight. Open up your heart. Pull the torso back a little bit more. Really nice. Keep lifting up like you're inhaling yourself up to the sky. 1 last breath. Take another breath in and out. And as you take your inhale, another one, slowly inhale back to reverse the warrior. Reach the right front hand up and over, slide the back hand, open up your heart, maybe twist a little bit here to open up to the front. And then exhale, warrior 2. Come back to warrior 2. And from here, take 1 last deep breath. And then slowly swing the hands forward, windmill the hands forward, step back, and go through a vinyasa or just come to downward facing dog, whatever feels good for you, right? If you need child's pose, come to child's pose, up to you. But stay in downward facing dog for at least 6 deep breaths, settling down and really connecting back to your breath, right? If you need to come to child's pose, do so. Maybe you're almost done. When you're finished, let's drop our knees down, come to all fours. We could cross our shins a little bit, tuck it in, come all the way forward and back. Reach the legs straight back in front of you. We're gonna do one more twist here. We're gonna bend that right knee. All right, so again, you don't have to have it touching, right? It could be about hips distance apart. Whatever feels right for you. You wanna feel comfort in this pose. And then you're going to use the left arm to kind of hug that leg in. You want the thighs to kind of touch your chest a little bit here. And maybe this is it if you feel like you can reach the legs to the outside without lifting the hips, right? So if the hip starts to lift, maybe that's not a good position. You want to come back, right? So whatever feels right. If you already have this in your practice, make sure the front body's facing forward before you twist, right? The front body's nice and straight in front of you. Take a deep breath in, inhale, reach the right hand up. Lengthen your spine. We're protecting our spine here. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, twist to the navel. Squeeze the belly, breath out as you start to twist back. Reach the hand back. And you're going to just gently place it back behind you, not for support, but like an anchor, right? It's not like we're not going to dump all of our weight on that hand, right? We want to keep the spine really nice and tall with our breath. Our breath is going to keep us strong and lifted. So come back to your breath. Allow the face to soften and really just breathe in and out softly. Come back to that beautiful breath, slowing everything down. Feeling your heart's continuing to lift. Feeling the breath slowing down a little bit more. Face is so soft and relaxed. Noticing the breath moving in and out through your nostrils, and really maybe keeping your eyes closed and just feeling the breath moving in and out through the right nostril right now. There's a little bit of restriction, but we want to use our mental awareness to really breathe in and out through the right. Just imagine that it's only through the right that your breath is moving in and out of. Take one last deep breath through the right. Slowly take the breath in to come back to center. Swing, twist yourself back. We'll do the other side. Again, bend that left knee. Use the right arm, really hug it in. Make sure that you're not already twisted here. And take a deep breath in. Inhale, lengthen yourself up. Create some space in the vertebrae here. Exhale, start to twist back to the left. Place that hand down. Lift up, shoulders back. And use your breath to kind of twist even deeper, right? Find that comfortable deep twist. Settle your shoulders down. Chest is lifted. Once you find that really nice twist, settle in and really come back to the breath. Make sure that your ears are soft and your jaws are soft, and come back to breathing in and out evenly. Maybe slow it down a little bit more. Start to notice the breath only in the left nostril. Notice how the breath is entering and exiting out through the left nostril. Feel that beautiful breath moving in and out through the left nostril. Keep your eyes softly closed as you feel the sensation of the breath in the left nostril. And then slowly inhale and exhale, release, come back to center. We're going to do one final fold. We're going to come into a butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together. You can always open up like a book if you'd like, or you can hold on to the ankles. Make sure your spine is nice and tall. Make sure that the chin is not up. It's kind of pulled back. We want to keep our energy in right now. And as you're doing this, just imagine that you're not going to dump everything down, right? Now you're pulling on that lower back. Now you're going to hurt your lower back. So we're going to be nice and tall here. The spine is tall. We're just going to hinge at the hips. And your whole torso is one movement, right? So it's just this one movement that's moving you forward when you exhale. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, the belly reaches to the spine as you fold forward through your hips. And as far as you can go, and maybe this is it. Maybe you can go further. It's up to you. Close your eyes and take 9 breaths. Focus on your breath. Keep lengthening the spine forward. Now, I always talk about spine, but remember your chest needs to reach forward too. So the torso is the front and the back body. We want both of them to be nice and long. Total of 9 breaths. You're more than halfway through, almost done. Take your time. Don't let me rush you. When you're finished, you can always inhale yourself back up. And let's make our way all the way. When you're ready, we'll slowly make our way on our backs. We'll hug the knees into our chest. Take your time. Come all the way back. Hug it in. I'm just going to look at the time because I always do go run over a little bit. Yeah, it's 10 more minutes. So squeeze the knees into your chest and really lengthen the spine down on the mat. Make it nice and long, right? Nice long spine on the mat. Hug the knees in. Maybe start to circle the knees in a circle to slowly release the tension in your lower back, right? Just release it. Maybe swing it to the opposite side. Make the circle opposite. And then slowly find your stillness, hug the knees in. Keep the head down, and let's find our way to a twist to the right, whichever way you'd like. You can lift the knees up to the hips. Exhale, reach the knees to the right. Maybe gaze to the left. Now, maybe you've got your right hand pulling the knees down further to the left, to the right. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen that twist. Take one last breath before coming back. And you inflate yourself back. And swing, let's go to the other side. You exhale your way to the left side. Knees to the left. Gaze to the right. Make sure the spine is nice and long as you take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, your twists might even become deeper. Try to keep that Right shoulder blade down on the mat. Taking a couple more before coming back. Hug the knees into your chest when you're finished. Come to your happy baby. And then slowly hug your knees one final time here. Squeeze yourself into a tiny little ball. Maybe hold your breath one final time, squeezing yourself. Just imagine that you're squeezing every cell in your body. And then when you're ready, come into your Shavasana, extend the legs out, let the legs fall wide. Allow the palms to be up, facing the sky. You're giving yourself permission to connect to the universe, to connect to everything around you, to each other, to nature. Readjust your shoulders if you need to, readjust your tailbone. Just start to feel yourself slowly journeying inward, releasing the body to the earth as your mind journeys into that deep inner peaceful place of nothingness. Allow your head to relax, your face to become soft, all the muscles in your body completely letting go. Feel the whole body reaching down to the earth. Imagine that as you continue to let go here, to allow yourself this relaxation, that you're gently sinking or deeply rooting down to the earth. Feeling yourself going deeper down into the earth where you're enveloped and slowly wrapped around Mother Nature, enclosing you and protecting you. Maybe you feel like you're in a cocoon, safe and warm. Without any control of the breath, you're just allowing the breath to gently move your belly without any effort. Feeling the rise and fall of the belly. Noticing the right arm and feeling the right arm breathing in and out. Feeling the expansion of that right arm all the way to the tips of the fingers. Inhaling through the surface of the skin of that right arm. Feeling the contraction of that right arm as you breathe out. Feeling the left arm breathing in and out, feeling the expansion as you breathe in to the surface of the skin. The left arm breathing in, exhale, contracting through that left arm, feeling the breath there. Feeling the right leg breathing through the surface of the skin, breathing in and out. As you inhale, you're breathing through the skin, through the surface of the skin of that right leg, all the way to the toes. Coming to the left leg, breathing in and out through the left leg. Inhaling through the surface of the skin as it gently expands to that left leg. Feeling the contraction as you exhale. Now becoming aware of the breath in the whole entire body. Feeling the whole body inhale through the surface of the skin. Feeling that gentle expansion as you inhale, and this gentle contraction as you exhale. Feel the whole body expand and contract. The whole body breathing. Slowly journey back into the awareness of your physical body, allowing yourself to find small movements of your fingers, your toes, slowly reaching your arms behind you to stretch. And when you're ready, bending the knees and finding your way to your fetal position. Just staying here for a moment, just to feel the effects of your practice this morning. Maybe feeling that reset and that recentering of your body and your soul. When you're ready, keeping your eyes softly closed, come back to your seat. Take your time, no rush. And we'll end this practice with one last sound of Om to really seal this vibrational energy within us that we've created, that we're sharing with each other here today. Take a deep breath in. Ah. And place your hands together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. And a slight bow to that intuitive teacher within us. In gratitude for our practice, let us continue our journey together and in peace and harmony, in honor of all that we are and all that there is. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thank you. That was nice. Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting. Yeah.